Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 47, man. Y'all know what it is. Hey, man, I want to talk to y'all about this ICE situation. You know what I mean? If you got some people, man, in your family or anything like that related to you or friends or anything like that having issues with ICE or having issues with their papers and all that, man, y'all need to be careful, man. Um, I'm sharing with y'all some personal shit. You know what I mean? Y'all seen a lot of times when I get new tattoos, I always post a video. And the person that's done my tattoos on here, if you go look at my videos when I was getting my head tatted and all that, is my brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? It's the Noku Tattoos. He's my brother-in-law. And you'll see in the videos, little shorts that I put up, you'll see him on those videos. And so he is a Cuban. You understand what I'm saying? And he caught a case. He caught a case here. He's not a street person at all. Like he's not from that. But he did do some shit and caught a case, you know what I'm saying? Which it should have been self-defense. But being ignorant to the law and not being a person from the street, you know what I'm saying? He just think he's doing the right thing. He said all the wrong things to the police. So when the police came, you know what I'm saying? They tried to jump him and he shot in the air and he drove off or whatever. When the cops came, he said all the wrong shit. And they were trying to send him to prison for 10 years. I was already in prison when this happened. And so I told him, call my lawyer. Back then it was Jaeger and Blank, and I was using them. If you're from Orlando, you know about Jaeger and Blank. Jaeger killed himself in the parking lot of his office. You know what I'm saying? But so it was Buck Blank. Now I don't know if it was Jaeger or Buck Blank and which one he used, but there was a team. So he goes to the lawyer, and they were trying to give him 10 years for that. The lawyer drops it down to 3 years in prison and the rest on probation. He completed all of that. Mind you, he's been in the United States since he was 2 years old. I think like 33, 34. He's been in the United States since he was like 2 years old. And he had a citizenship. So when he goes to prison and he gets out, they snatch his citizenship. And the Cubans, they make him sign deportation papers when they get released. But they don't deport them because Cuba does not accept them. So they just take him to Miami, to Chrome, and they keep him over there and they hold him over there for some time, 3 months, whatever it is, and they'll release him back out into the population. They'll release him back out to the United States, wherever you're going. So he went through that and all that, and it was about 8 years going immigration, reporting to immigration, you know what I'm saying, that they'll call you to come report, sign your papers, update your papers, whoop-de-whoop, whatever it is you got to do. And that's what happened. They called him not too long ago, about a couple of weeks ago. They told him to come report, and when he went in there, they kept him. You know what I'm saying? Now, Cubans don't get sent to Cuba no more. You know what I'm saying? So you have any Cuban relatives or family members or anybody, friends that don't really got their papers like that, I'm just giving you this video for a heads up of things that they doing. This is something that we going through my family right now. My nieces and nephews, they broken, you know what I'm saying? My sister's broken. Like, he was like sole provider of the house, you know what I'm saying, through the tattoo shop. He was doing his thing and all that. So this is like a real hard situation for us. But I want to bring some enlightenment to this because it's crazy what they're trying to do. They're trying to send him to Sudan, Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Sudan, Africa is a war zone right now. It's a civil war going on over there. You know what I mean? They're doing public executions in the streets. They're killing Christians over there. Some stuff with the Muslims and Christians and all this thing going on. But they not only do they want to send him to Sudan, Africa, they want to send him to prison in Sudan, Africa. He already did time for these charges 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's like double jeopardy. You already did your time. You got on your probation. You completed everything you had to complete. And now they want to send him to prison in Sudan, Africa. And he's Cuban. If you got a felony, that's what he's sending you. If you don't, they're trying to send you to Mexico. If you're Cuban, you know what I mean? Which is crazy because to be in Africa and you ain't African, bro, you don't even, that's like a whole, like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And to send them to the middle of a civil war and to put them in prison over there for something that he already did time for over here is freaking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So they got him in Alligator, Alcatraz. A lot of people I talk to, they're like, they shut that place down. They shut it. So they're arguing with me. And I'm like, bro, he calls every day from there. They didn't shut that shit down. They shut it down when the hurricane came because it flooded, but they opened it back up. The 17th of this month, they're having a meeting and they're trying to see if they can shut it down because it's inhumane. Like I said, he calls and he lets us know what's going on. They got them in boxers. They're only allowed to shower every 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Every 4 days they can shower and brush their teeth, 4 to 5 days. They got them shackled up, wrists, ankles, all that, but in boxers, and they got them in dog kennels. You know what I mean? So that's the situation that's going on in Alligator, Alcatraz. all this shit's going on. Now I understand that the old administration was letting everybody come in here, or all kinds of criminals and all kinds of mentally unstable people come in from different countries, and this administration is trying to clean it up and sweep it out. But there's a lot of good people that's immigrants, that are hardworking people, that are getting caught up in this, that are getting torn apart from their families. You know what I mean? Like my brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got his kids. My nephew's autistic. He's not his real father, but he is his real father. He's the only father he knows since he was little, and he raised him. They was gonna change his last name to his last name. You understand what I'm saying? So this shit is crazy. So there's a lot my family's going through right now. We talked to a lawyer and all that. The lawyer wants like $15,500 just to start the case. That's just the first half of getting the paperwork sent in to stop the deportation. And you know what I'm saying, we came up with half the money already, and we got that in motion. But you know what I'm saying, it's a lot, and there's still more to go after that. You know what I'm saying, a whole nother half. So it's gonna cost a lot of money. A lot of things is going on, but it's sad that good people are getting caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? I understand the criminals that you got to get out of here, and people doing wild shit like all the shit that was going on in New York and in Colorado and all that type of shit. But there's people that's really hardworking people that's here that's getting swept up in this because of the situations that the old administration had did, and now the new administration is just everybody got to go. You know what I'm saying? They on some everybody got to go type of shit, and there's good people getting caught up in that. So, if you do have your family members and they sending them ICE is sending them papers to come report immigration, don't go, because they're going to keep you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep you. If you want to do things the right way, right now, to me, there's no right way with this administration. You know what I'm saying? There's no right way. You're walking yourself to the lion's den. You understand what I'm saying? So unless you want to get deported, if you're from somewhere that you could go back to your country, like you're from Mexico, they send you back to Mexico, you good. You know what I'm saying? But if you like Cuban, they ain't sending you to Cuba, bro. They trying to send you to motherfucking Africa, bro. Sudan, Africa. Look up what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Then they're trying to send you to Mexico. They're trying to send you all these different places that you're not from. So if you're from a country that they don't take you back, they're going to send you where they want to send you at. And it's crazy because you're basically sending my brother-in-law to death. You understand what I'm saying? You're sending him to a place that's a civil war. It's a no-fly zone for U.S. citizens, level 4, danger, no-fly zone. They're doing public executions in the streets. So you're sending him to his death for a crime that he did his time for over here a long time ago already. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, don't report. If they send you a paper in the mail and tell you to come report, they're going to keep you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, and some of y'all might not want to live your life in the run and all that, but, hey, that's your reality right now. You know what I'm saying? If you go there, they're going to send your ass up out of here. You know what I mean? You're going to go to Alligator Alcatraz because that's where he's at, and they're going to send you up out of here. You know what I mean? So don't fall for the banana and tailpipe. Don't go. Because if you go, they're going to keep you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just to let you know some of the things. A lot of things have been going on, man. You know what I mean? So I try to post here and there and all that. Like I said, I do content somewhere else. I do fragrance content over there and all that. And I haven't been posting on my YouTube like that. But I'm going to get back to it. You know what I mean? But it's just a lot of things going on. But definitely, bro, if you're a Cuban, bro, don't go to motherfucking immigration because they're going to send your ass to Africa. If you have a felony, if you don't, you're going to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a felony, boy, they're going to send you to Sudan, Africa. And you got to fight that case, and that's what we're doing right now. They got red wristbands for the people that's trying to fight their case, and they got green wristbands for the people that just want to get deported and just get up out of here and start their life over. Excuse me, my brother-in-law got a red wristband right now because we trying to get the lawyer to fight for him and all that, because when he got sentenced, things that wasn't said in court and stuff like that. So it opens an avenue that we could fight and try to get him his citizenship back. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of money, and he's going to probably be in there for some time. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be in there for at least a good 6-7 months while this is going on. So, yeah, man, it's a sad situation, but y'all got to be alert, man. I'm telling you, don't go to the immigration if they send you a paper, because they're going to keep you. And they sending you to Alligator Alcatraz, bro. And that shit in there, from what he's saying, is not it. He said it's 10 times worse than prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's 10 times worse than prison in here, bro. Like, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? They're treating us bad in here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what's going on right now with me. And I just want to let you know what's going on with this whole immigration shit. I see a lot of people get on here and talk about it. They're like, yo, immigration this, and watch out, and ICE and all that. But nobody's, like, personally going through it. You know what I mean? So for somebody that's personally going through it with my family, I just want to drop this off to y'all on y'all lap so y'all can see what's going on and what these people are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And how they're breaking up families. And, you know, it's just, it's like I say, you got good people, bro, that's caught up in this. Not people like my brother-in-law is not a criminal. He did go to prison for what he did, but it's because he was known, he had no knowledge of the law, and he said some shit that he shouldn't have said. You know what I'm saying? When the police came and all that, but he thought he was doing right. He thought he was doing right by saying that, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it messed him up in court. So if you don't know the law, man, and something happened like that, don't even say nothing, but say, I want to talk with my lawyer before you answer any questions, because you will mess yourself up like he did. You know what I'm saying? And he just not a criminal. Most people that are not criminals, like a lot of criminals might know the law because they've been in and out of jail, so they know what to say, what not to say, and all that. But a person that's green to that and is not from that life, they don't know what to say. They'll just say whatever it is, thinking they're doing the right thing, and they really hurt themselves. And that's what happened right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, something I just want to share with y'all, you know what I'm saying, about this whole immigration shit going on that we're going through firsthand in my family. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to pass it on to y'all, man. It's your boys, Zulu King, Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is, man. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't going to be good, boom, 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 boom. Be safe, you heard?